Hello, I'm Evocable Object 4, and golly, darn it, Tales of Link. Uh, the video cut out, so, uh, I watched a cutscene and have done one battle, so we'll relook at the cutscene, so you get it. Oh yeah, oh, I am always praying for you. Also, I'm sorry that I haven't been doing as many videos. I got caught up in a lot of homework and work. So, yeah, sorry about that. Poor Jack, because Nightmare Before Christmas doubles as a Halloween and Christmas movie, will be moved closer to December, and then I'll still do Daughter of Evil. Sister Location will be moved to next year, and then after Daughter of Evil will probably be like some Black Butler stuff and whatnot. So let's do this cutscene. Awaiting the day that I will see your smiling faces once more. E- Even in this world without color and sound, no matter how much sorrow I am forced to witness, the light remains in my heart. And so I keep praying for my light to reach you. I know that it will find you. And that I'll see those gentle smiles again. Probably should turn off the Japanese voicing. Oh, whatever. I can see it all so clearly. All of it. Kana, Lilium, and then Zephyr. My memories are as vivid and numerous as our bonds were strong. Tomorrow at long last, we head out to that all too familiar place. To finally break free of the spiral of destiny that has trapped us all. Our weapons will be our memories of battles past, as well as the artifacts that the goddess Leon has bestowed upon us. Between them, I believe we possess the power we need to save everything from the darkness. We've carefully plotted our plan of attack. All that's left is to carry it out. I gaze upon the handle of the sword in my hand. Folkvanger, the goddess's light. When I channel my hope into its hilt, it takes the form of a shimmering blade of a divine magical energy. This is the sword I must take to him, a purifying blade to banish darkness. But am I truly up to the task? Yeah, forget me having it. Let's give it to Sarah. I'll just support her. I'm okay with that, though. I remember a day that he and I spent training in the heavens. Gotcha. Blah! He only landed a light blow upon my abdomen, but the impact surged through my body, tossing me into the air. I managed to land on my feet, but my entire body was racked with pain. The blast of magical energy they'd pounded into me was tearing me up from inside, clouding my vision. Dang it! Fighting to maintain consciousness, I raised my head to face my foe, but see no sign of him. Where did he... But before I could even begin to look, I felt the side of his palm lightly thump the back of my neck. And I think we're done here. I twisted around to see my partner standing beside me with a wide grin on his face. Another blowout. I had yet to score a single victory against Lilium in hand-to-hand combat training. How many times do I need to tell you? Whenever you take a big swing up close, you let your center of gravity travel forward with it, exposing your stomach. I'm trying not to, but it just keeps happening. It wouldn't matter anyway. I can't compete with the speed of your attacks. That's precisely what this art is all about. It's a quick strike delivered at point-blank range and with virtually no warning. The art's power comes from the magical energy that's coiled around the user's fist and unleashed onto the target. Lilium would be the first to tell you that the art is a specialty of his. As a dispeller, he has a knack for perceiving and disrupting the flow of magical energy, so arts that involve manipulating the flow come easy to him. I think the problem here is that you have no head for hand-to-hand combat. Maybe you ought to be packing a weapon, just in case things get a little hairy. Sword, maybe? Sword, huh? Having been told that I have no head for combat, I wasn't exactly brimming with confidence. I guess you're right. We don't know what might happen during our mission on the surface world. Maybe I should try to squeeze in a little bit of sword training, although I hated the thought that I might need to use it. Don't worry too much about it, though. After all, you got me to protect you. The sprite that's joining us is a back row support type too, although he claims to excel at lifestyle support, whatever that means. So if I'll be the only one fighting on the front lines, and I go down, well, you're gonna need to know at least a little thing about swinging that thing. True, but I can't imagine anything taking you down, Lilium. You know, I can't either. Let's call that a purely hypothetical situation. Still, I'd fight even better if I knew that I could count on you to watch my back. Don't let me down, partner. William turned towards me and extended his left fist. I met it with a fist of my own. That was our little way of showing our trust in each other. The forging of a bond between us. And now to take that bond back, I need to take this blade in. Was I up to the task? He's defeated me time and time again. Yet again, I'd failed to score a single victory. Well, now you have the benefit of knowing your past failures, so don't be a failure this time. In other words, how many times will Kana have to pray until we end up with this scenario again? But that's besides the point. I have to do it, with my own two hands. Looking back on our past battles, maybe I do have a bad habit of missing potential threats from behind. And just then, from behind, is something wrong? I'm struck by the kindest of voices, Sarah's. Are you having trouble sleeping?
そうだよね。いよいよ明日だもんね。
Well, I mean, how could you not be? It's all finally happening tomorrow.
すごくいろいろ考えて緊張しちゃうよ。
Have you been thinking about how it's gonna go? Is it making you nervous? Well, maybe a little. Sarah answers my nod with a smile. Oh yeah, by the way, as soon as we're done with this conversation, I'm ending the video because apparently this probably isn't a good day to record. I'm gonna record regardless because it's been way too long since I recorded anything.
でも力入りすぎても良くないよ。すごく大変な戦いになるからこそ、なるべくいつも通りの方がいいよ。
I also need to turn off the Japanese voice so I can just read this without having the Japanese voice overlapping. Remember, pushing too hard can be dangerous too. I know this fight is a big one, but that's all the more reason to do things the way we usually do.
リラックスのためにちょっと体を動かしてみたりする？
Maybe a little exercise would help calm your nerves. I'd be happy to join you. Without waiting for an answer, Sarah joins her hands together and pushes up to the sky, stretching her body taut. Okay. Dots. But the confidence in her face quickly melts away, leaving an embarrassed smile behind. Bashfully, she starts wrapping a lock of hair around a finger.
なんてごめん。私の方が緊張しちゃってるの分かっちゃうよね。
I'm sorry. I think I just realized that the one who's actually nervous here is me.
本当はもう寝れなくて。
To be honest, I was too tense to sleep myself. Is that right?
ちょっとお話ししてもいいかな？
Can we talk for a little?
君と一緒にいるとすごく落ち着くんだ。
Being around you always helps me relax. Do you mind? No, of course not. Maybe we could talk. Take a little walk. Ah. Perfect. As we smile at each other and quicken our strides, Sarah abruptly stops, as if she had just remembered something.
ねえ、そういえば思い出のことでちょっと変なこと。
Hey, can I ask you kind of a weird question about our memories? Sure, I guess.
実は思い出してから少し気になってたんだけどね。
This has kind of been bugging me ever since we got our memories back.
どっちの名前で呼んだらいいかな？
Which name should I call you by? Which name? That was a horrible read. Sarah nods, looking suddenly shy.
本当の名前の方何度も呼んでるからすごく口に馴染んでるんだ。
I've called you by your real name so many times that it feels super comfortable to me.
でもアレンって響きもいい名前だって思ってるの。
But Alan has a pretty nice ring to it too.
私どっちの名前もすごく好きでだからちょっと迷っちゃって。
I've really come to like them both, so it's kind of hard to choose. Ah, that. My answer is direct and sincere. I'd appreciate it if you would keep calling me Gladicus.
分かったよ。
Okay, you got it, Gladicus. A worn smile spreads across Sarah's face. And then the two of us begin our walk. It would be a night that neither of us would ever forget. Okay, awesome. That's done. I'll see you guys in the next video, which I will start tomorrow, apparently. And yeah, Tales of Link Part 2, 121 or 121. Bye. Oh, golly.